Motherfucker had everything over there.
Alright, what the fuck is up? Smoke Circle Podcast. Number 11. Welcome back, Elijah. First off, that's who I want to ask about. Like,
hey, y'all.
How's it been? If you don't know, last episode, Elijah got too high from the 10-gram joint. Had to go home and get a little recouping.
No, hold on.
Alright, let's hear.
I was going to say, it wasn't the fact that I was too high. It was the fact that I was too high and I had to be to work, like, mad early. So I was just like, you know, it's running a little late. Lee wasn't there. And by the time Lee had gotten there, I was already in the...
Yeah, but that pizza got you.
No, deadass, it did. Because, like, I was tired after that. Like, but, yeah, I also had to work, man. So it wasn't even just, like, me just being high. I genuinely think the fact that I had to be up early and just...
All right.
That's fine.
I'll let you live with that.
That's fine.
I mean, it was a 10-gram joint, so even if you went
that
home
shit
like
was
that,
wicked, man. I'm not gonna lie. That put me out. Like, I couldn't even, like...
We ate the pizza, and you saw the difference between me and you.
It was just so different.
Tired.
I was fucking exhausted. But my thing is, I need to start, like, eating before.
Yeah, because realistically, you just want little snacks, you know, when you're high. If you eat a big meal when you're high, you're either A, going to go to sleep or kill the whole high, because... That's your body's mechanism.
Like, I was gonna say, sometimes I even throw up. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I'll eat, like, right after I smoke.
If you gorge yourself, for sure.
But it's not even like I'm sitting there indulgent. I'll just sit there and I'll grab, like, fucking, like... I had a Pop-Tart and maybe... Pop-Tart, like, a Nutri-Grain bar. One of those, like... Breaky joints. And, like, I was sitting in the bathroom and I just started got, like, mad woozy. And I was like, fuck it. And I just started throwing up.
Right.
But it's such a great feeling when you throw up and then afterwards you just feel, like...
Dude,
relieved.
I used to throw up a lot when I was a smoker in high school. Maybe it was the plastic that got me a lot. Or, like, maybe it was just too hard of a hit right in the morning sometimes. Like, I would maybe need a half a bowl instead of a whole bowl.
I get that, though. No, I get that.
And that shit would send my stomach. And I wouldn't throw up, but I would dry heave. And that's just, like, it's basically throwing up with nothing coming out. But after, if I threw up or dry heave, I'd feel amazing. Like 1,000 times better. Not even like just back to normal. Like, I'd feel better than I did before I puked. You know what I mean?
I get it.
It was like taking
like
its
that
own
relief.
Coffee. You know what I mean?
No,
yeah.
but
I hate the end.
I hate
when you're in
dry
the moment.
heaving though, like that. Like when you have nothing to throw up though.
I'd rather have something coming out than nothing. When you're just
then
sitting
it hurts because it's like your body's like, nah,
and
get
that
this
little
shit
bit of
out.
spit
No,
in your throat that it like tries to. It's like scraping your throat for anything that can be thrown.
When you're
up.
about to throw up, what's your tell? Like what's your giveaway? Like, oh, I know I'm about to throw up.
That deep hit right here. You know what I'm feeling? Like right here, it's like a trigger, and you usually can like know.
Do you build up like a vast amount of saliva in your mouth?
Sometimes.
Yeah, no,
sometimes.
I feel like
really
it only happens
depends.
when I smoke.
When I smoke and throw up, yes, it will. That will usually how it kicks it off.
Throwing up.
Is I'll know, like, in there, when I hit the 10-gram joint, remember when I was sitting there trying to come back to life?
You were dying right there?
My mouth, it was salivating right there.
do
and
remember
I
that.
was very proud of myself because I should have.
You should have.
I should have dry.
I didn't want to say anything.
But I knew.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was over here, I was like, damn, I hope he don't throw up. You know, but I didn't want to put that air. I didn't want to put
I
that
think
bad
I've had it
voodoo
in me long
air.
enough that I know if you determinedly do it.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me
yeah,
like that,
resume.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Resume.
But I think I've had it in me long enough that I know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying that I know like how or like if you really determine yourself not to throw up, you won't throw up.
But sometimes
you can
you
just
feel like
give
you
it up.
need to though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I'm always like, no, like I used to be like, no, I don't want to throw up. Now when I throw up, I get my little towel, I set it up on the toilet, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
I gotta run. If it happens, it's like
I always know it's coming though. Like
yeah.
I always prep myself. I'm always like,
but
nah,
I don't
like,
do
you're gonna...
anything in that moment. I'm always still trying to the last possible second.
The worst one, Battlefield 2042 comes out. And, like, I get, like, really high, and I get in the plane, and I'm like, yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, this is no for me, dog. So I tried to get out, and I couldn't get out. So I'm just spinning the plane, and I'm like, yeah, I'm nauseous as hell right now. Started throwing up, like.
Do you remember when we played VR that one time, and I was like, I gotta sit down, man. And you were like playing the game. You're like, what's going on?
No, I remember because that's
and
what
I was like,
get,
no,
you get
I gotta
those, like,
sit.
Dude, VR to me is like
VR
different.
was different though.
It's
like
so different.
I felt hot but
Can we
cold.
start streaming it?
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah.
pretty easy. But I mean, I had to figure out the camera.
No,
angles,
I would just like that. I want to start. Cause when you spend money on something and you're like, yeah, I'll use it.
It's the same.
And you
for me.
end up never using it. It kind of pisses me off. Same
Yeah.
thing with my laptop. I just started using my laptop more.
Same
more.
with me. Yeah, I had my laptop for the past year and a half, and like now that I'm like out and mobile more, which is like credit due because I got it before I knew the pandemic was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I forgot to give that to you.
No, you're fine.
Burn it for a while. But and then the pandemic came up, and there was really no reason to like have a laptop, or more or less the primary reason of having a laptop. But now that it's kind of like I got stuff to do, so I film this podcast, go to work tomorrow, I bring the laptop, and I edit it at work.
And it's probably so simple.
Yes.
Like, I like how... My thing is, though, like, when I have my laptop, I always want to do so much more. But it's like, when that happens, I just use my computer, like my desktop. You know, so I barely ever use it unless either I'm going to bed and I go in my room and I want to watch TV. You know what I mean? Or just something in general where it's like something light, or,
Really?
you know, I have some homework or something I'm doing and it's just quick.
I don't use it much at home unless a lot of the times when I'm sick and like I need to have like an in-bed setup, I'll have everything right then and there on my computer. Or this, I'll have it on the side, and then I'll have everything I need health-wise. But at home, I mean, rarely. I mean, I got the big setup right there.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's not much, unless I want to lay down, which is very rare. But I see when people do that, I guess. But I haven't done it much. Not that I won't, but just haven't.
I always envy the setup like this. Like back in Harrisonburg when I was living there, I had the same, but I had everything underneath. And I always liked the compactness. And I always felt like this will be it. But then it was like me coming up here and having to work, and then having school, and then having to travel there, and having to travel there, and then having to travel back. It kind of got annoying, so I was just like, fuck it, a laptop. Then I switched to completely online, and now it's just like, well, I'm always home. So well, now I'll just do it on my desktop. So it kind of just fucked with me. So now I just have a laptop that I'm like, what do I do with it? You know?
But I want to start traveling more. I think that's when you really start to realize, like, especially like why I bought this is it's like basically a mini version of a setup that I can like bring games on the go with as well.
Which
although it sounds like a jet engine, it's fine.
It's actually pretty quiet.
For the size of like the laptop, yeah. It
But
always
I mean, like,
surprises me of
typically
like
now, wouldn't it be like, you know what I mean, like humming?
Yeah.
But see,
I mean, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you think of like that machine over there is essentially in this, and you think of this, like that's when I'm like, all right, you're kind of being a bitch, but sometimes you can be.
You can be
like,
fair. It's fair. It's fair. It has to
but
push a lot of shit out through like little gaps.
yeah, but
You know what I mean?
overall,
Gets
I
the
mean,
job.
it's a pretty decent laptop, pretty good laptop. I just haven't used it like utilizing it like on Premiere, and you know, I mean, the most I do now on it is the podcast. We film the podcast. I throw it on the thumb drive. I could just record it on that, but I think it just feels a little more professional if you need any videos. Eventually, I want to get the TV set up right here, so when we have things we want to react to,
We could have
you can just throw it up there, look up there. Looks a little more interactive with the camera, but, you know, as time goes on, we'll work on that.
Yeah, well, and we also have to start planning the summer move.
Oh, yeah, we got a new summer setup. We're going to see how it works. I mean, this will probably always be the main setup, like, where you'll most likely think of us to be, but we're thinking of some cool summer-themed spot for when the weather gets nice and, you know, the plants are out and growing. So.
I just think that fresh air feeling and that sun would be a really good add-on, and especially it will force us to film a little bit earlier, necessarily in like a better time, a beautiful time.
Yeah,
like
we're filming this
sunset.
at almost 12. Oh, it's 11. But rounded up, almost 12. But, you know, we had to get this one out. schedules are getting a little busier with the summer, but we're gonna make it work. I told you, like, this shit's working. This shit's the main priority. So, you know, you gotta have a normal day job, but we're gonna make this work, and eventually it'll be the day job. So
that's the goal. I just want to chit chat with Ryan all
But you
day.
gotta keep it's all about consistency.
Right.
But dude, the last one without you is just like Ali
held
that
so
shit up.
fucking good at everything.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to the first half in my AirPod at work when we didn't have any customers when you sent it.
And it was good.
And then we listened to part of it here, but
it was just so fluid.
I want Ali on here. I wish
we need another mic.
That's what I'm saying. I know we can't use the Blue Yeti. We can probably get another.
Shout out Lee, by the way.
Bro, it's not that part. Damn, burn that. It's the
The joint went to the end really fast. I kind of held it a little longer.
I'm not shooting this. God damn, I just burned my lip.
But
shout out Lee.
Shout out Lee.
Dude, I cannot wait for us to start going out.
Yeah, I have a couple more videos to film outside. People have reached out to me. There's a lot to do. I've had tour companies, Mary Jane tour companies reach out. I've had a bunch of like stuff like the Hidden Gem videos we can make.
We need one person in the comments, just one. Ali, I pray to God it's you.
We need it, yeah.
To God. Just say, Ryan, go to California with Elijah in June. Just say it.
I might be able to.
No. Shh. Don't listen to him.
But
just say it.
Why don't you go to California whenever? Because then we could also...
I can. I just got to have a day. Like, you told me the day in advance, and I'll get it on schedule. We can get...
Bro, yeah.
Like, bro, I need a vacation. I feel like that would just be perfect. Like, a place to just go. Like, an actual vacation, but, like, just a place to, like, relax. I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
Like, the last time I did that, I went to Virginia Beach, and I didn't have a care in the world. I just focused on being in Virginia Beach. And I think I haven't felt that, like, freedom since then, and it's like, I miss it. And Virginia Beach isn't even all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Virginia Beach is kind of...
I could go see anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could go see anywhere.
I mean, the possibilities are limitless, and, like, even when we start doing this branded content that's just along with it, it gives you, like, a reason to half and half do something for it.
I would love to.
Because that's what I even told my girl, was like, we could structure a trip around it. As long as you can get something out of it work-wise, or, like, make content with it. Because content isn't work, it's just content. And, like, let's have some fun. I'll go all over the country, like, let's smoke weed, have some fun, and film it, you know? So, and the same goes with you.
I know, I'm thinking about it. I want to go. I feel like I deserve a trip. I feel like I don't, but I feel like I do, you know what I mean? Like,
I think everyone does. I haven't even been... Like,
I've been to Canada.
Bro, like, the farthest west coast I've been was Oklahoma, and I was there for 30 minutes. I drove to... Or no. Yeah. I was there for a couple weeks, actually.
Farthest southwest was Arizona.
Oklahoma, bro. I've never
I was going to say,
out. And that was when I was, like, 11 or 10. Or 7 or 8. Something like that. One of those... It was when Spy Kids 2 came out, because I saw it in the theaters. You remember that one?
Spy Kids 2, dude. When they were sitting
Not the first one, the second.
When they were sitting in the undersea thing, whatever, and they were ordering food, I'd never been so jealous in my life. Like how perfect their food looked when it came out. Do you remember that
Spy
scene?
Spy Kids is such a... I don't know what that scene in particular, but...
Classic movie.
Well, because it was Spy Kids 3 that I saw in theaters, because it was like the last one they had made. It was like when they visit, it's like, whoa, this is the old Spy Kids shit. And it's like these two, daughter and son. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
Bro.
I don't recall.
I'm not gonna lie, I would go back to it and watch it.
I only remember Spider-Man. Wow.
They had Spy Kids 1, Spy Kids 2, and
Spy Kids 3.
I only remember Spy
Kids 2. I only like the first and second one. If I
Oh,
saw it,
I thought you said you don't remember the second one. The first and the second one.
Of course I remember.
The second one is where they're swimming under the water, yep. Yeah. And they come, and their parents, like, fly up into the, like... It's like a greenhouse house thing in the middle of the ocean or whatever or something.
I just don't remember 3 to save my life. Like
3 was really new in the sense of like not really new, but like it was like the last one that I saw, and like yeah, I was like 11 or no, I had to be like 9 or 10. So like, and like Spy Kids 1 came out when we were like what, 5 or 6. So like
the young ones. I remember my older siblings were hyping that up. Did you ever see Avatar in the movie theaters?
The live action one? No.
The Last Airbender?
No, not the live action one. I heard that one was dog shit.
My uncle was like, y'all want to go see it? Like, we were all psyched for it. Like, it was like when it first came out. So we went to the movie theater, right? And we're in it, and we're watching it. And, like, throughout the whole movie, everybody's, like, doing this. They're like, what is this? Like, this isn't anything.
I heard they fucked up the whole thing.
They fucked up the whole movie, bro. It was so disrespectful. Like, we walked, like it was over and all, but, like, when we got out, it was just, like, everybody was like, yeah, no. But then, like, I recently heard that they were doing, like, a Netflix series, but then I also heard that they canceled it. But then I also heard that they were doing it. So it's like, I would love to see that on screen. I don't know why that popped into my head, but like that was just the first thought.
Bro, they fucked that shit up
so bad.
It's almost like Sonic the Hedgehog, but apparently Sonic the Hedgehog came back. Like, remember when they first released it? And they were like, what the fuck is this movie?
Dude, they bullied the hell out of the designers, whatever.
Yeah, and then they made them redo it.
They redid that shit.
But it wasn't,
but low-key, it wasn't their fault. Like, at the end of the day, it was not their fault. They had no control. They couldn't do likeness to a certain extent without permission, so it was like, you know, you only get a certain leeway, but it was like after they saw how bad they were getting bullied, they were just like, fuck it, yeah, we're just gonna have to scribble that in.
I don't really care about Sonic the movies that much. I mean, I remember playing them on DS, Game Boy, and all that shit. I was just surprised that they actually remade it and it was good.
Yeah.
They just came out with the second one.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
I heard they who's in this one? Knuckles?
No fucking clue.
Well, whoever was in it. The other one was I heard just got announced at the end of the movie. Shadow, I think that's who just got announced. Don't fucking know. I didn't even know when they announced. I don't know what that whole universe is. Sonic, Tails. I didn't even know they announced Tails, but Tails is in the new one, and so is Knuckles.
I'm never gonna see it. I'm never gonna see it.
Bro, give it time, man. I used to play. I used to play that one racing game against my neighbor Donovan. I used to fucking shit on him. He's dog water. If you ever watched this Donovan, you were dog water. But yeah, we used to play like on Xbox 360, bro.
Sonic Racing. Damn,
Sonic the Hedgehog Racing, bro. I used to always be Sonic.
Yo,
bro.
Sonic was almost dead.
What?
I said Sonic was almost. Sonic was almost dead, like in the sense of like
popularity and all that.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like he literally almost died. I was like, what does that mean? How the fuck? He's animated. You're weird.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Take that back, bro.
I genuinely feel like there's karma with saying that.
But I'm just saying,
I love you, Sonic.
All right, thank you. That was good energy. I need that positivity.
Do you know Dewey?
Show me Dewey.
Oh, VR chat. Damn. How did we even get on the Sonic and Knuckles? From Avatar, bro.
Avatar.
The live action.
You were talking about like how Sonic had failed and came back.
And Avatar I don't think they'll be able to do that.
The new Avatar though, with the blue motherfuckers. So
it's not the same storyline?
No, I'm talking about this whole different movie, Avatar. They just announced it's like the Way of the Water.
Oh my god.
Or some shit.
I thought you were thinking about the fucking Avatar Airbender.
That's what I was talking about, the live action. That's what I was talking about, the live action was terrible. The first one. But now I'm talking about the blue people.
Yeah, I remember seeing Avatar in the movie theaters in Washington, D.C. with my grandpa Bob. Shout out.
Shout out, Bob.
And he fell asleep. About an hour or two in. It was long.
But it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I looked over. I was like, bro, I'd be sleeping too. But the plot's pretty like.
No, bro.
You know.
I thought that it was so cool the fact that that they like go into the little things and they become them as the. That to me was like so trippy. I was like,
I don't think I understood it fully. Like, but like I got the general gist of it.
I'm like, all right. It was like, it's like being like, asleep and like in control of something else. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know them.
It was so weird to me, but it was so cool because it was like, if they're talking about this in the movie, they're also talking about this in real life. In my eyes, like,
we could be avatars.
I would want to wake up right now.
Would you rather be blue or what you are now?
I want to be blue.
Blue.
Big crib.
That'd be sick. And they also have like not just blue. It's like weird.
The
patterns.
little like the patterns as well. That's also
that's
dope.
just pretty hard. But you would get bullied way more.
For being blue.
Yeah, you get so much shit. Like the blue people would be like,
"Why? I look like them."
Yeah. Would you think
the fuck?
Yeah, but how would society take that in the sense of like?
He woke up. Oogie boogie.
Yeah, but would they be like
blue? But they'd be blue with me. Oh, you mean like these people, like y'all?
Yeah.
And I came back here blue?
No, like what if we were blue? Me and you, we came back here, and like, would we like?
We would get bullied, but we would honestly get kidnapped.
See, that's what
we
I'm
would
saying.
Get kidnapped. We would get kidnapped.
But if it was like an
we'd be
option to turn
tested.
blue for every human.
Oh, it
Where
would
do
be
you
weird.
Think blue would fall in the ranking then.
Very, very, very high because everybody would want to just be blue. Blue.
I think it would get oversaturated though, and then it would be very, very low. Like,
really?
Oh, you turned blue? You should have kept it the same.
You got the old folks.
Hmm.
Like you turn blue when you're like 85 plus.
Yeah, like they did it all in their 20s when they were excited. It's like, oh, they turned blue.
They turn blue.
Damn. That's another movie idea. Seriously.
You're giving it away.
Whatever.
Edit it out.
I've got too many ideas on my head to worry about movies. Steven Spielberg put it all together.
I think of a stripper pole instead of vertical, horizontal on a wall. So it's like a rotisserie chicken.
I saw a stripper in a video dancing on the ceiling. It was like a warehouse ceiling where they have like metal beams, and she like grabbed onto the metal beam. It was on Grimeface.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta catch up. But she was literally like doing it up, and I'm telling you, this ceiling was like like warehouse.
What about my idea?
Amazon warehouse.
What about my idea?
Yeah, I was just extending that this was upside down.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, horizontal, it's just like a tightrope.
But I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. So she'd be like a rotisserie chicken. I've never seen a stripper or a stripper pole, but
They should do the move.
I assume
do a move called the rotisserie chicken where they wrap their legs around the bar and then they just spin.
What if they have a move like that? You
They
know, I didn't know
probably
the
do.
bar spins.
Like
The bar itself is rotating. I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
I thought she was just on a pole.
And it was like
Somehow.
like
I thought she just baby oiled the hell out of her.
recess, you know, when you'd like swing around. Damn, I didn't. I'll be honest, you just broke that news to me. I can see why though.
That's why I was like, okay, now it makes sense. But I always thought that Shorty just had the grip of God, like, you know. But
I just like I've never been in
that.
real life,
Me
so like
either.
I've never like seen it up. Maybe it's like obviously noticeable,
I
but
saw it on Twitter. Somebody broke that shell for me. I was like, wow.
oh, did they like really break it down? in depth?
So it was like some midget. It's like some midget on a pole or whatever done a twerking, and somebody like captioned it, and it was like breaking glass, and it was under it. It was the pole spins, and I was like, what? And I watched the stripper get on it, and like she just grabbed it, and like the pole
It
started.
swings.
Yeah, and I was like. And I was like, no way. Then I went to the comments, and it was all like, yeah, who didn't know this? And I was like, I feel slow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably never need to know that or for my own benefit, but that is pretty eye-opening. I really thought it was like playground.
Do
Like when you'd swing on that big pole thing in playground and like you really had to get your hands sweaty.
It'll make
You know
that
sound?
yeah, that nasty noise. Growing up,
Yeah.
I was told Hooters was a strip club and I couldn't go into it.
Really?
Yeah, I was told that at 8 p.m. they take their tops off.
I mean, I
All
always
wait, hold
had-
on. All because I couldn't, like, they just didn't want me to eat there. Could you
Really?
believe that? I
I'm
was
missing
lied
out.
to.
I honestly.
Oh, I know. I heard their chicken wings are good.
I don't remember much of their chicken
I like
wings being
chicken.
like crazy. We could try them. Hooters vlog.
We're going to Hooters. Where's Hooters?
There might be one around here.
That's what I'm saying. I've
but-
never.
No, they have the best.
I want
And I'm telling you, I hate pickles, bro. I hate pickles. I can't stand them.
I can't stand
They have the best fried pickles.
I hate fried pickles.
Oh
I'm starting
my
to hate them.
Fucking god.
We have them
but-
at work. We have them at work.
I know, but
hate 'em.
Hooters is fucking different. Like, all these other places, it's like, let me guess, at your work, it's dark brown batter. It's very thick.
No,
Right.
it's not a thick coating. It's very light.
Yeah, but it's not, like, is it dark batter?
I don't know. They come out like golden. I like
Mm.
dark. I'll take a picture tomorrow and I'll show you.
Let me show
Like,
you
they're really-
Hooters. But, because, like, theirs is, like, a special style where it feels like,
I've never Googled them because I thought they were like an adult place. That's so
dude,
like,
but
sad.
you know what I was gonna say? Like, even as a kid, like, my stepdad
Brendan
at the
told me
time would
that.
bring me in there. My dad, we would just eat there, you know,
I
vacation.
didn't see. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that. I thought it was like an adult place. So I genuinely, my whole life was like, wow. When I turn 18, I might go. And then I turned 18 and I found out it wasn't what I thought it was.
Mm.
And I was just like, who lied to me? Like, you know?
It's just, yeah, you
That's
know, it's
terrible.
provocative, but,
Oh, I didn't know that.
like, and I didn't even, like, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't even think of Hooters that way when they took me there. Of, like, the
Chicken wings.
the
I
waiters
heard,
just came
bro.
by and I was like, cool.
Cool, y'all
You
got,
know, and
y'all
like
got
people
the
would,
food.
people would make jokes and I would understand, you know, that's the type of rap. It just never, like, broke to me, or I, like, never was, like, amazed, like,
even see me.
yeah. I didn't see you yet. You didn't come by in my life at the time. See you in a Hooters uniform?
What's the uniform?
You've never seen the uniforms either? It's iconic. Like, even in movies? Because that's where I more
I don't
know it from
really-
is the
I don't-
movies.
I'm
Like, it's such a cliche.
I don't really.
All right, here,
I
look at their
haven't
fried
really-
pickles first. So it's like that.
Oh, ours are a whole pickle. Not a whole pickle, but like pickle
What the
slices. Like
fuck?
pickle slices.
No, this is how you're supposed to do it. They're supposed to be like chips, bro.
Don't disrespect
Look at that. Look at that.
pickle slices.
Nah, when we go to Hooters, you'll try these and you'll be like, holy fuck. Here you go. If you can't see it, it's probably not going to focus. But look up Hooters fried pickles. Those shits are the fucking craziest invention. Like that, bro. Oh my god. It comes with like this, like, not honey mustard sauce. It's like ranch, tangy. I don't know. Fire sauce.
Fire.
All right, let's delete
Fire.
this Hooters history when
Fire.
my girlfriend comes back. But
Yo, no, he was looking up Hooters.
no, dude, and every time I say it, because of that fact that I don't think of the girls that much, like, I just think of the food. One time
Fire.
I was like, have you ever had Hooters? And she's like, you've ever had Hooters? And
You
I'm
ever
like,
had Hooters?
I didn't register, and I was like, huh. Oh, but here are their uniforms. That's like a classic uniform. It's just
Oh,
like a
okay,
tank
no,
top,
I've seen
and these
that.
shorts are iconic. Like, just that color combo and the tank top.
I see that because they have those as what's it called, costumes. What's it called?
Yeah. Like, it's
You
so
know what I mean?
iconic. It's a costume. But yeah, essentially they'll always wear that. Yeah, whatever. But
Go to his search history.
yeah, go in my search history. Let's see. Putt near me.
Whoa. The next one. Go to the top.
Um,
Type in P. It's over for him. It's over.
well, for me
him.
it'd be X.
Oh. X. Wait. What? Nah, type in B.
I'm exposing all the websites I use. I don't use any other websites like that. I use
You
Yeah.
know what you should do? Not use
What?
website at all.
it's a part
It's
of
the same.
what is
It's the
No
same.
Fap Club.
No Fab Club, bro. Don't touch yourself. Don't do that.
As long as you're not weird with it. Because you probably like Louis C.K. energy.
Who?
Where you can't moderately do it. You know Louis C.K., the comedian? And he like jacked off.
I have to
He would
see.
lock girls in the room with him, his green room, and jack off in front of them. And do nothing else. He's a very big comedian. You probably seen him somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. I have to see him, but I don't.
Yeah, but it's a pretty big reference. Louis C.K.
But I'm saying, like, what does that got to do with me? What I do?
Because you probably can't control yourself.
In what?
In that form.
What are you talking about?
Fat, no fat.
I can.
Well, then that's
I'm the king of it.
That's your going.
I'm the king of it. I preach it. Don't do it. You start thinking more,
Moderation.
man. You just start. Everything clears up.
No.
Yes.
No, I've tried
Read
it.
a book.
I've tried it, and not even like.
I
for me-
genuinely just don't find the fun. Like,
Yeah.
to me, you know what I mean? Like, there's to me, I just feel
To
like
each is their own.
I respect that. I'm not dissing.
Because
I
to
respect
me,
that.
also, to an extent, I don't like. There's only certain gratitude you get from it to where it can't even match a certain
Like-
thing. But for me and other things, it lets you expand what you see to what you're not ever gonna see, and you'll be like, either glad you didn't see that more of the time, or sometimes it might entice you to be like, oh, I didn't know.
I could see that.
But it's all in how you like, because for the most part, 95% of males unhealthily. Like, I think for me, I haven't even been on any. Like, I showed you my whole search
which is
history.
fine.
Anything popped up.
You be in that.
Yeah, I got that clear, that quick clear. But I don't know. I might even be on a no fap level compared to what would be the normal rate.
Fab. I haven't heard that word in so long.
Dude,
Every
I've
time
seen
you say it,
some-
it catches me off guard. I'm like, fab. What is fab? And then I think about it, I'm like, oh, fab.
No, because I just watched this Twitch thing, and like this dude that's just like obsessed with being no fap. But apparently there's like no difference scientifically.
Of course not.
It probably boosts your testosterone.
Honestly, I just feel like
like you think like yeah, it definitely
I'm
makes
just
you
like-
more hype for. Like,
I just feel
you
like
could punch someone.
also, yeah, if I could take on the world, yeah.
I just don't feel any different, you know, because I even like. I
But
was, like,
also, then it takes away the fact that you just don't think about it. Like, I just don't think about it as.
I don't
as,
think
you know
about
what I mean? No, not it, but I mean like sex is a thing overall. Like, I just don't think about it.
yeah, I don't think
you know
about
what I
it
mean?
until it comes up at the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
It's
like
just
it
like
leads up, but it's not. I don't know. For me, it's
I
not.
just don't have the urges to be sexual.
No.
I'd rather just read a book. I like books.
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, compared to like other guys that like even like in my age bracket that are just horn dogs, bro.
Not everybody.
And it's like they're looking. They would fuck a wood hole, get splinters, and they'd be satisfied with it. For me, I'm out here just like chilling.
You raw
know-
dogging it?
Raw dogging it.
I mean, like life.
Oh.
Raw dogging it. The way you
I
look.
mean, shit.
I
guess
wish
so.
the camera was
I know,
on,
it
man.
cuts
That was
off. We still haven't got
perfect.
the cut.
That motherfucker just looked at me with pure like.
For a
raw
second,
dogging
for a
it?
second, I forgot what that term meant. I don't even know why I had a brain fire. I was like, raw dogging it? What does that mean? I was like, oh. I was like, you want me to answer this question here? I'll tell you.
No, abstinence, bro. Abstinence. I preach it.
Yo, till marriage.
I hate you. Sometimes, like, when you just do things, I gotta bully you, you know? I just gotta, you know, it's his older brother,
The
y'all.
bully can never be bullied.
I just gotta put some respect on the name.
Alright, I think we're going to end it here. My sister actually came to visit, and she wants to hit the bong. So we're going to let her on in, hit the bong. Thank you for watching.
Happy
A
birthday,
little
Lee.
weird-ass conversation we had at the end
Hey,
there, but, you know.
y'all, at the end of the day, we're
That's
all
where the
family.
smoke circle goes.
Exactly.
All right.
Good night, y'all. Shout out
Episode
Lee.
11. Shout out Lee.